welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelly and I am on a journey to lose at least 80 pounds. Today is Saturday, so that is my weigh-in day. And I'm going to get right to it. So let's see. Today I weighed in at 255.2. That is a loss of 1.4 pounds. That is a total loss of 20 pounds. You guys, finally, I hit the 20-pound mark. That seems like such, well, I mean, it has been. It's been since January 1st. But it's like, I remember that when I did my weight loss journey the last time, that was a very big milestone. 20 pounds is nothing to sneeze at. So it weighs more than one of my dogs. So I'm really, 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 really happy. I lost 20 pounds. I lost 20 pounds. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry. I'm very excited. Mostly because I didn't expect to lose this week at all. I had written into my blog that I didn't expect to lose this week because I had a weird rando injury. Rando in the way that I didn't do anything. Like, nothing happened. I literally got up Tuesday morning, felt fine, showered, went to work, and then I sat down at my desk chair at work and I was like, that doesn't feel right. It was on my right side. And I've had this happen once before. And the only thing that I can say that it feels like, and I am not any kind of medical expert, so I have no idea if this is even possible, but it feels like my hip has gone out of joint. Like my thigh bone has gone out of joint with the hip bone. Does that make sense? Everything feels weird. Like all the muscles on all the way around, like my outer thigh, my inner thigh, the back of my thigh, my butt, my hip, everything just feels like off. And it hurts. Like, it hurts a lot. The last time it happened, and the only time it happened before that, it was on my other side, and it took a couple of days to come to fruition. Like it was just like, something feels weird. Oh, I hope that doesn't come to anything. And then a couple of days later, I was in the agonizing pain. This time, it happened real quick. Like, I got to work at 7, felt like something's off, and by 12:30, I think it was, I was driving home because I was in so much pain. There was no way I could sit in that chair any longer. Went home, iced it, called my chiropractor, got an appointment for the next day, and went in. It was went in again, still pain. It's gotten worse. Went to the appointment. I think it was at 11:15, got adjusted, went straight home and laid on ice, and was in even more pain that night, and just agonizing, like sitting. And the worst part of the pain, TMI, was sitting on the toilet. Like, it felt like literally my leg was in the wrong place. Like, I can't really describe it unless you felt it. You won't know what I'm talking about. But it feels like all the muscles, like everything has just been sort of moved over a tick and forward or backwards. I'm not sure which way, but you know it's wrong and it hurts. So, but that was Wednesday. Thursday morning, it felt a little bit better in the way that it didn't ache the entire night. Went to work, I did end up coming home. Yeah, I ended up coming home, I think around 10:30, because I was so scared that sitting in the office chair was going to undo everything my chiropractor had done. So I went home, iced it, and I want to say around 3 o'clock, it started feeling better. And after that, it was almost as quick as it came on, it went away. So it started feeling better around 3, and then by, I want to say, I went to bed early, but by the time I went to bed, I was walking with very little limp, and it felt better. The next day, I felt great. There was still, some soreness, but nothing, like, I was just like, oh my God, it feels so good to walk without pain. So yeah, it was weird. It was random. The last time that it happened, I had a different chiropractor. He sadly retired. But the last time it happened, I went into him and I described it to him, and he was like, okay, let's take a look at your leg. And he put me face up on the table, and he was like, okay, and he grabbed my calf, and he's like, I'm just gonna stretch your leg a little bit. And he waited until I was completely relaxed and not expecting it, and he yanked my leg super hard, and I felt it pop back into place. And instantaneously, all the pain was gone. So I was very scared going to this new she's been my chiropractor for a year, but when I described it to her, she seemed unfamiliar with it, and I even told her what my old chiropractor had done, and she was like, let's just look at it. And she said my pelvis was like, here's your pelvis. Mine was like this. So I was skeptical that she wouldn't be able to fix it, and thankfully it took longer, obviously, but she was able to get it done. We had talked about it, and go to my blog because I don't want to get into the whole story, but I fell 5 months ago on my hip, on my left hip, and I never got back to the chiropractor. I never got to the chiropractor to get it fixed. It was a pretty bad fall. I had a hematoma like this big on my hip for like 3-4 months. But I was scared to go to the chiropractor, not only because of COVID, but because I was convinced I had broken something, and I didn't want her to do anything that would make it worse. So if you want to read more about that, you can go to my blog. But long story short, I told her about it on this visit, and she scolded me, as she should. But I told her that I had done that had happened, and then there was a long period of just slothness, and that I had recently started exercising, and more recently started on the treadmill for the last week and a half, and I was getting up to like 2 miles a day. And so she said that probably what happened was, yes, my body had gotten used to going and doing functioning daily sloth-like on a bad alignment, because when I fell, obviously bad stuff happened. And that doing the treadmill, walking on that bad alignment as much as I have been doing in the last week and a half, my body probably was just like, no, can't do it, sorry. And thus the hip situation, because there was no other explanation to me as to why one day I was fine. I got out of the car and I sat down and I was in pain. So that was a very long way to tell you that I was very grateful for any loss at all this week, because I only exercised one day, and that was Monday. Did my 2 miles on the treadmill, and then had all of this happen. So I really was expecting a gain. I was not expecting a loss. If anything, maybe stayed the same, but I am incredibly happy. I was keeping mostly within my calories, but also when you're just in pain and I wanted to eat, and I was bored because I couldn't move. So sitting there laying on ice for I don't know how long I did it, but I was bored, and when I'm bored, I want to eat. So obviously I didn't go crazy because I lost 1.4 pounds. So I'm happy. So that's that. I feel almost 100% today. So I will probably start slower on the treadmill tomorrow and get back into the swing of things. I'm not going to go crazy full bore. Like, is that bore? Full bore? Is that a phrase? I feel like it is. Maybe I made it up. I don't know. But I'm not going to do that right away. And I will also probably midweek check back in with my chiropractor and make sure everything is holding, because I don't want that pain again. That was just horrible. I hated every second of it. And I hated not being able to move. And I had come so far, and I was actually looking forward to my treadmill sessions. And so I was really pissed that I was sidelined. I hated it. And for no reason. Like, it would be great if like when I fell in Vegas, like that's a story. You know, I did it to myself, but you know, at least I can be like, look, I did this. There was like no reason why I should be in that much. Well, I guess it was the fall in Vegas showing its head after 5 months, but you know what I mean. All right, so that's all I've got for you. I'm filming this on my brand new iPhone 12 that my husband got us yesterday. So I'm hoping it comes out okay. There's like 3 cameras and I'm not sure which one to look at, so I don't know. Hi, L3. Anywho, yeah, that's all I've got. So I will see you guys next time. I am over the moon to have lost 20 pounds. That is 1/4 of the way to my 80-pound goal. That's a really good way to look at it. I am 1/4 of the way there. So, yeah, I'm happy. Can you tell? I don't know. I have a hard time portraying emotions. I'm not sure. All right, I'll see you guys next time. So, this is a feature in the iPhone 12. I think I might film a video with this next time. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Okay. This is, okay, this is too fun. This is too fun. I need to do this for my next video. Alright. Alright, for reals. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.